Hello everybody, here we have my Laverda 650 Formula. I'm putting it onto the Facebook just so that people can get a bit of a view of what exactly a Formula is. A Formula is basically a Laverda, which is actually a 668. It was made by the Zane section of the Laverda, and they made it to be a bit more of a sports production version of the normal sports. The main difference which what a Formula has over the normal sports one is that, first of all, we have on the brakes, just down here if I show you, we have, apart from white power racing suspension, we also have Brembo gold lines, plus also we have some of these fully floating racing discs. Carbon fibre, pretty much all over the place on this sort of bike. They only did formulas in one colour, and that was black. Everything else, if you want a normal one, you can have those in yellows and reds and God knows what, but the Formula was only in a black. They also had carbon fibre on the exhaust there, white power rear suspension to complement the back. Now, I've also been told, now I've had the bike about 8 years, but I was told that the back wheel was supposed to be slightly larger than the normal Sport. I can't really say that too much because I've never really compared them against each other. The engine wise, that was supposed to be slightly tuned up a bit. Whether it's cams or the chipset, I'm not really sure, but they're supposed to give a little bit more power. Other than that, it was just a very good example. This particular model, when Laverdas came out, they did go through one or two changes or modifications and upgrades. They were mainly centered around the cylinder head. This has got the revised cylinder head, so that should be good. It's also got the modified clutch cover because they had a little problem with the oil light, the level sort of seals, and that is basically, as I can recall, what it is. Now, these bikes were really made in 1995, but there was about another £1,000 on top of what was already a very expensive bike. So this particular model was registered about 98. So it was in the dealers as a show for a couple of years. And obviously, with it being in the dealers, it's automatically had all those upgrades which came with the models. Instruments as usual. Oh, the fuel injection is a Weber Marelli. The other thing I actually forgot to mention about the Formula, we have here a special radial brake system. Front brake is on a radial racing brake, so basically the front suspension and all the front brakes and everything are top of the range racing components. That is actually not mileage, it's actually in kilometres. So that's 11,500 kilometres, somewhere in the region of 7,500, just over 7,500 miles. So not very much at all for such a pedigree of a bike. Let's see how she goes. It's always been a good starter. Yeah, that's the fuel pump working up there. And let's go straight away. Sticks up straight away. No problems. A bit low on fuel. Engine's nice little runner. It's based on the old Montjuic engine, which originally was a 500. This is, as I said, this is partially air and water, air cooled. Engine wise, let's see, she ticks over to a nice little rhythm there. Yes, nice responsive engine, plenty of go in it. Little talker this one is. There's some the noisy end. Yeah, very nice. Like I said, I'm looking for around 2.9 for it, which is very reasonable. They're getting very rare, these models now. They only made 200 in the day, and they're getting rarer as time goes on. The later model, they did a 668 with a twin headlamp. I think they made about 600 of those, so they're nowhere near as rare as the Formula. Like I said, the Formula is really for racing pedigree. That's the adjustment there on the white powers. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching my video. There's a little beauty. Final look. Built in 95, registered 98. Been a really good bike. Oops, can't really get the focus there. Laverda. It's also got a day tag. It did have an alarm when I bought it, but it wasn't a really good, expensive one, so I took that off just for fear that it caused any problems. Well, thank you for watching my video.